Okay. 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 I think we're about ready to get started. I just need to, I'm a little tangled in my cords here. Give me 1 second. Just a little. Just a little tangled. Okay, I think I sorted that out. Let's see, I think, I don't know if the, I don't think the clicker is working. Is anyone good with computers? Do I need to do something to get the clicker to work? What was that? Huh? No, yeah, I mean, I'm pushing the button and, like, nothing's happening. I guess I can click. Okay, I'm just gonna have to use the mouse for this one, that's fine. Okay, I think we can get started. Should I get a little bit closer to mic? Okay, I don't know how good the audio is, so the guys in the back are gonna have to tell me if it's good, if they can hear me or not. I don't know how close I need to be. Okay, I think we can get started. I'm not sure where my notes are. I have my notepad in front of me, but like I don't see the notes in there. I don't know where to. All right, I think I might just have to wing this one. I don't know where my notes are. That's okay. Okay. Hey everybody. So this is. I put together a presentation. I think that the Clayspines, we have a bit of a problem, which we could solve, and I think we should solve. And we're gonna just talk about what that problem is and what it means, how to fix it. Because the problem, you can read the slide. The problem is that our public perception is bad. And so basically, we have a sort of poor public image. I think I'm going to show some data that we collected a little bit later, but just generally speaking, the tribe could use a little bit of help. So let's talk about that. I don't want to waste any more of your time on the intro slide, but the first thing that I always like to do a quick just introduction. So I want to talk about the history of the clan, which is it's something we all know. We all learn this, but I think it's instructive to go back and look at what's going on. So let's take a look at this. We know that the land here that we call the Clayspines was very pretty land. The archaeologists, they went and they dug around in the ground and they found skulls that were settled from way back, even before 60XXX. But that date the one I just said, 60 XXX. That was the earliest time that the first people sort of, settled in a tribe here. We know that the Rockbiters had been around this area for a long time, but this is the first. This is the first tribe basically that showed up, and they think, based on the kind of language that was used, the architecture and the the stuff that was there, the weapons, the tools, the buildings, that they think it was the clearstone, early clearstone was there. We all know about the war, the Farmers' War, which I don't remember why. Maybe somebody can tell me, but I don't. I don't remember why it was named that. Maybe it was like it was done by farmers, or maybe they were. See, this is why I wish I had my notes. But I don't remember. It did cause a fragment. There, change in people. Was a change in people. That caused a bunch of after the fragmentation, there were 4 tribes basically. None of these were all sort of from the original Clearstone 1. So that then there were 4, but then there were only 2 because they got into a lot of wars, and this was sort of the what I like to call perhaps the war part of the Clayspines history, because there was a lot of war in that area in that time period. So it was not good back then. Three. The next 3 years. Okay. So at some point there were 2 that got sort of destroyed, killed, removed, gone. They were gone. And then there were 2 more, and we sort of, they got merged together, so to speak, after the peace treaty that stopped the war, and that was in '68. All right, hold on. I need my water. Water tastes bad. Something's in the water. Alright, we're gonna move on. After that point, we started to we got our first real chieftains. This is after the our peace treaty that happened. We got our first chieftains. The text is really small. I don't know if you can read that. Should I get a little closer? Okay. Is this any better? I'm gonna do this for a second. So this is okay. So Kesses. Is it, how do you, so Kesses was the first one. She was pretty not that good. We all know from the history that one is not that good. She notable for poor management, but she did give us a lot of the traditions that we still do to this very day. Like the crown of the earth was from her, and the focus blooms were kind of her thing. So we don't do this anymore, but back in that day, you had chieftainship by the bloodline, basically. So you would have the child of the last chieftain would be the new one, and so you had Noel, who was sorry, the microphone got away from me. Who was Kesey's daughter, and she was really the one who ruled for her whole life, which was, again, that's not something that we do anymore, but this is sort of where that the change from this back into the past was the change to the future, because she was they didn't like her either. She had a son, Tija, who made that decision to move from what I was talking about, the past into the future. There's no more, you are not chieftain by blood anymore. You cannot be related, and you also cannot rule for over a year, is what he said. So that's basically what happened, and then those are the rules that to this very day we still follow. So we sort of have, him to thank for the way that we do things now. So, sort of a salute to him for that. It was good. And then we had Yesha, who was I don't really know why he's here, because it's not really funny. Some people think that's funny, that he only ruled for like 8 rotations, and then I don't remember if, I think they found out that he was his son, and then that was against the rules, of course. So they, I don't know who. It just says executed on here. I don't really know what happened. But that's something that happened. That's something that we did. So that's the history. A little bit of the history, of course. So the current today, the current state of the Clayspines, as you know, our good chieftain, who's right here, the good old Malda. We all love him, right? He's good. God's protect him and guide his hand and all that stuff. We currently own the largest amount of territory and amount of people in the tribe's history. The tribe has the long history of the tribe. We have nearly 6,000, which is it's a pretty big number. It's it's more than I can count on my hands. Yeah. we had the purchase of a couple of that one plateau from Clearstone that was that's given us more territory than we've ever had in the past before. And this is good for us because we have our air of peace now, which is caused by the good stuff that we've done. But I'm going to get into this a little later, but this isn't necessarily a prosperous time for us. Prosperity is a hard thing to get. If you go to look up hard in the dictionary, prosperity is right next to it. It's hard for us to achieve, but I think we can do some things to resolve that. So I'll show you what I mean by those two things. These two things right here. Sorry that my clicker doesn't work. The laser pointer doesn't work. So I want to talk about the prayer distribution. So we got data from the priesthood, and we're just taking a look at who is being prayed to. That is often an indication of how good things are when we look at them. And so what we're seeing here is we have I wish I had my notes. Can somebody turn the lights up in the back? I don't know if people are listening. Are people in the... Is the audio good? If you can't hear me, you need to say something. Because I don't know if you can't hear me. I'm not psychic. Okay, I need to know, I cannot tell, I don't know if you are in the headspace that I want you to be in. You have to tell me. Okay, so what this is, so I don't know if that got into the microphone. I think my laptop is freezing. I didn't oh. Okay, I don't want you to see that yet. Everybody turn away. Well, okay, well, that was after. I don't look at the screen, turn back around, look at the screen. Okay, so what this is this is the prayer distribution. So this is an indicator of prosperity. Is one of the way to measure this is to look at who people are praying to. And as you can see, this is what we in the industry would call this is a bad sign. This is not a good sign. What we're looking at is, you notice that the Jung proportion is going up over time. The red is, you can see the red is getting larger, which red for Jung, which the red is getting larger, the Kraza is getting larger, the blue at the bottom, and the Gimel and the Deyil are shrinking a little bit. They're getting smaller, less percentage of prayers. And the reason that we consider this a bad thing is because Usually, people are praying to Kraza for harvests, and they're praying to the crops and plants and stuff, and they're praying to Jung for strength through if you're sick, or maybe you are hungry or something, and that's why you would ask Jung to do something. And Gimel and Deil, you are typically not, for instance, you're not, let's just say you're not praying to them if you're hurt. If you're hurt or something, you would go to Jung or Kraza. So this is the bad distribution. You want to see Deil and Gimel going up, because that typically what that means is that people's problems are more like, I don't want to say like pussy, but that's kind of what it is. So sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on a second. I just want to. I gotta fix some of this stuff. I don't know why that happened. Sorry. So that's thanks to the Clayspines priests, who are, of course, they work under Malda. They are like keeping track of all this for us. So thanks for that. You can see the last 6 years of chieftainship are at the bottom. Another thing that we are looking at is the trade. How much trade are we doing? Because the trade gives you that tells you how good you're doing from a resources perspective. Do you have, the more trade you do, the more resources you have, basically. So we're looking at the trade volume, and what we're seeing is that it's stagnant. It's stagnant. It's flat. A lot of these are. Clearstone, we're still doing good on that one. We're still okay, things are okay, because they're sorry. Again, if people can't hear me, you need to speak up, because I'm saying I'm not Gimel. I need you to tell me when things are going wrong, okay? I didn't break the clicker. Okay, I think one of you did it. Because this place is, nobody wants to hear stuff like this, right? But it's, what I'm telling you is true. Things could be a little bit better, right? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's bad right now. I'm just saying it could be a little better. And if you look at the graphs, okay, there's no need to try to sabotage my presentation. If you look at the graphs, you can see what I'm saying is true. If you look at the trade volume over time, you can tell that we're not getting the numbers that we should be. The numbers are not going up. In fact, under Malda's administration, they have gone down. You look at between Karas and Malda, they have not gone up. They only went up in Clearstone and in Creeklands, and they only went up a little bit in Creeklands. You don't even see the numbers here. You just see the lines. You don't have to know math. You look at the lines and you see that we're falling. Things are falling, okay? That's all I'm saying. And, okay. So, and like, this is also not good. So we had to, why is this happening? And I think that the reason that this is happening is that we have a sort of bad perception among the other tribes. Our public image is not very good. We went out and we collected more data, and this is the data. There it is. That shows this phenomenon, as I would call it. It's a negative phenomenon. It's difficult for me to remember to be close to the microphone. Okay, again, if someone can't hear me, you need to say it. Okay? Because I promise you this is important. If you look at what basically we asked people, we went out, these are Westerners, so people in Jungsgarden, Clearstone, Creeklands, the other two, which I'm not, what are the other two ones, the one that is next, the other one that's next to the river. We asked them, not just the two that I don't remember, but we asked all of them that are west of the Glacier Creek. We asked all of them about what do they think of, like sort of like if you like a word association game, right? Like Clayspines is what is it to you? So we had a couple of responses. You look at the way that if you see this this one right here, this is the that one that if you know how a pie chart works, it's like a circle, and then each area of the circle is colored depending on what data it represents. So there's 29% of the people that we asked, and correspondingly 29% of the circle, people thought they just the number one thing they associated with us is that we're the place that speaks Nagatai. And that was what they had to say. That was the only thing that they knew us for. That was just that. We had the purple down here. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's purple. But they know us as the place with the pretty canyons, and that's it. And so that's like not even something that's in our control really. The 20%, they just think of us as another a second Clearstone, which is kind of unfair to us, because we're a lot more than that. We're not, we're our own thing. And the ones that really, they make me upset, because it's wrong and it's not true anymore. But we had 11, the blue and the red here, 11%, 9%. They think that we are still just perpetually at war with ourselves, and they think that we have bad leadership, and that's what they think about when they hear the word Clayspines. Now think about that for a second. 11 plus 9, that's 22, 20% of the people on the God's surface. 20% of them, and this is just in the west part. This isn't even the whole thing. This is just in the west part. This is just in the Clearstone and the Creeklands and the Jungsgarden and the other two. Just in those, 20% are thinking that we are some kind of place that has bad leadership. Okay? And only 5%, there's that little orange slice right there, that, I don't know if you can see that, but can you see me pointing to it? 5%, only those 5% would say that we're a prosperous tribe, and then 1% of people they said unsure, like they didn't know. I think that means they don't know who we are, that means the 1% of people don't even know that this tribe exists. And that's in the west. So this is overall. I don't know how you would describe this sort of data that we have here that we've collected. I don't know how you describe that, but to me, that looks like that's not good. That's a problem. And this is just in the west. 29% of people, 25%, 20%, all things that, I think we should be known for. We have a booming smithing industry. We do most of the smithing, weapons smithing on the surface. We're a huge weapons and tools provider. We are a huge provider of certain dyes, which are really important to certain tribes and to the fucking sun-kissed, which they love their pigments, of course, over there. Those fucking shitheads. They shouldn't be exporting to them. I don't know why we fucking are doing that. It just pisses me off. Serious shit. Fucking dumbasses. Yeah, that's in I have in the east, east we got the high hills. There's the other one, the lakeside, the Rockthorn. I don't remember if we asked the Ashborg, but I think we probably should do that. If we didn't do that, we should update these numbers, and we need to get these numbers updated. Somebody's got to update the numbers here with Ashmorg, but in the east, again, if you remember how I was talking about that, how the pie chart works, there's a big, the really big, the big one, the 61% is that's the big one. And when we look at what is the big one, that it's unsure. So that means that we asked 61% of the people that we asked did not know that we even existed in the East. Think about that for a second. 20% of people in the West thought that we were dumb. are stupid or something, and then 61% of people in the East don't even know that we exist. Right? And I know every tribe in the East. I just listed all of them. That's every single one. So I don't know what these people are doing. The education is just terrible in the East. It's awful out there. All the lake water is corrupting people's brains or something. The mist is getting into their ears. I don't know what's going on. There's 7% knew us as just the guys that speak Nagatai again. 21% thought we were second Clearstone. 41% with the Canyons. 14% with the Canyons. And then in the remaining, if you look at 6% right there, that I don't. Why is the 6? I don't see where that color is. I think somebody fucked up this chart. Sorry, somebody didn't do a good job on the chart. I don't know what's going on. I don't see what color the 6% is. I don't know what does that say? Clayspines diplomacy. You guys didn't. This is not the chart that I asked for. I wanted a pie chart, and this is not a pie chart. I don't know what this is. You guys took some of your artistic license on this one. But the point I'm making is, well, that 61% that you see there, that's accurate. Okay, I know that's accurate because I was out there while they were collecting this data, and that was accurate. That was real. A lot of people didn't know what the Clayspines was, or they didn't know like what single word they'd associate with it, or they didn't know what it was. So that's a lot of people out there who don't even know what we are. And then the remaining, like, again, as I said, like 14% of the people, they just think that we're the place with the canyons, which is stupid. It's just that's bad representation. So what I'm trying to say with this is we got if you look at, let me go back for a second. If you look at the numbers that are here, and if I go back, the numbers that are here and the numbers that are on the next slide, what you see is that the public image perception is bad. Maybe it's not what we want. Right, we want to be known for our, as I said, we want to be known for our metalworking and our dyes and we do other stuff that's helpful that other people like us for. We have probably the fairest method of chieftainship. I think, the whole, like, if I go back. Next. No. All the way back here. If you remember this, we got rid of the chieftain ruling for their whole life, and we got rid of the when you have to. If you want to be in the we got rid of that. So it's the fairest leadership selection process on the surface, and that's a true, that's a correct, that's a real fact. And why are we not known for this? Why are we known for the bad stuff? Fuck. It doesn't happen anymore. Why is that the perception? Wait, no, that was, okay. I want to be here. So, I made a little, diagram, of if you have a good public, so we do not have a good public image. The surface doesn't really know what's good about us, and that's bad because we are not getting the kind of trade and tourism that we need to be, which means that we are getting the continuous growth not getting the continuous growth that we need to be having, because if you know, let me go back again for a second. Why is it? No, I wanted to be okay. Oh, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. How do I get the menu to go away? I don't want to go next or previous. I just want to help. Oh. I'm sorry. I don't know how do I get this to go away? One of you guys, somebody is fucking with me here, because first I come in here, I set up the laptop, okay? I have the clicker, and the clicker, I tested it earlier this rotation, and it worked completely fine. And then I got in here and I set everything up, and it doesn't work anymore. And somebody in here is trying to embarrass me. How do I get this to go away? Somebody just answer me that. Escape? Okay. Great, now I forgot what I was talking about, because these constant interruptions and disturbances. Maybe this is why nobody likes us, you know what I mean? And I don't have my notes. There I go, I'm looking for my notes. Kraza is testing me today. Does anyone remember what were we talking about? Don't look at me like that. Can we have him removed from the room? Can we have him removed? Get him out. Somebody get him out. Do not look at me like that. I know it was you. Okay, shame this person. Get this person out. Frankly, I don't care if you execute this person. Listen. No, you need to calm down. Sit down. We're gonna finish the presentation. I am not 15 minutes over schedule. That's not true. That didn't happen. Sit down. Okay. Okay, whatever. Fine. I don't fucking care. Bye. Bye, loser. Focus above. Okay. Listen, I need to... Shit, sorry. Okay, what? You do it then. You come up here and use the computer then, if you think this is so funny. But yeah, this is hilarious. Get out of here. Leave. I'm gonna fucking kill you. People are fucking acting like sun-kissed over here. Didn't realize I walked into the goddamn Peninsula Convention to give this fucking talk. Somebody remind me where I was so that we can continue, okay? Yeah, I do not appreciate the comment where I know I don't know what I was doing. That's why I needed you to remember for me. That's it, whatever. Okay, just give me... I don't know, we're looking at the... Let's just... What just happened? What just happened to the computer? I think the laptop is freezing. I can't... What is going on with my mouse? Why is my mouse doing this? Somebody went and sabotaged my clicker, and they sabotaged my mouse. So now we can't finish this. If you have a problem with this, you can leave. Okay, the mouse is fine. Did we do this? No. Okay, going back. Focus above. The clicker still doesn't work, by the way. This thing, you hear the button. I'm going to put the button in the... Can you hear that? And nothing is happening. So, okay, what I've been trying to say this whole time, components, you need this success. This was supposed to be a cycle, I think. This was I forgot an arrow. I didn't, no, if you look at the way the arrows, somebody took the arrow out of the presentation. Okay? The problem is that obviously, this tribe, you people fucking suck. And this is why you people suck, because our public image is absolute trash. Everybody on the surface knows what Clearstone is. Everybody knows what Ashmorg is. Those names are hot right now, and we're just getting slammed into the ground. And frankly, if I may add, deservedly being pushed into the ground here, because the conduct of the people here who have come to listen to, I'm just trying to help. Don't. The phrase "don't shoot the messenger." You guys are shooting the messenger. Okay, there are enough arrows in my back at this point. This is why you people suck. This is why nobody knows who we are, because everyone here is completely blind to the problems that are going on in the tribe, and they don't care. So we don't, because nobody this is the one with the cycle, I'm sorry. This is the one that has the cycle on it. The other one didn't have the cycle on it. I got a little confused because I don't have my notes, because somebody obviously took them from me. No, that's not what I'm not suggesting that. What I'm suggesting is that you can't listen. When I say the clicker is broken, did you listen to me then? No, you didn't. You thought it was a joke. You thought it was funny. It's probably because you did it. And again, I don't remember what I was talking about. This is the cycle. If we improve our public perception in the surface, we get more business. We get more we need more trade partners from the east. If I go back to what I was talking about before, right? Go all the way back. Look at the 3 on the top are from the west. The 3 on the bottom are from the east. right? We need more Eastern trade partners, and we need to. Malta right now has the lowest trade I've ever seen. If you look at the numbers, then you see Lakeside is at a complete zero. We haven't seen zero trade with the Lakeside since Gilles. It's supposed to be Gilles. I misspelled his name. I didn't misspell the name because I wasn't the one who put the graphs together. As I said, the foreign leadership put these graphs together. So thanks for that. They disrespectful. They misspelled his name. But you see, we had historically low the 0% per rotation was at his leadership, and now Malta is just repeating that. Anyway, we need more of that from the East. No, hold on, I'm not done. I'm not done with the presentation. There's like 5 more slides left. No, that's not fair. I did not go over time. I didn't. That's not true. Look, I'm on the schedule. I'm telling you. They didn't say anything. They didn't tell me that. That's not what they said. No, you got it. This is bullshit. You got it. People wonder why this place sucks. People wonder why this place sucks. People wonder why nobody knows. Look at this right here. This is why nobody cares.